Right in. So for the next 30 to 40 minutes, I'll share my story as well as the reasons why women in construction are so needed. And then I can help dispel a couple of myths about, women in the construction industry. But most importantly, how you can use your talents that you have presently to create an awesome future in the construction industry. So let me go ahead and start sharing the screen. And I'm back. So first we'll deal with the why. Why is it so important for women to enter the construction industry? And just a little statistics that currently women make up 91% of the construction workforce and earn an average of 95.7% of what their male counterparts make. And that's according to the National Association of Women in Construction. And then also the construction industry, as you can see, it's moving really fast. And again, welcoming women into the industry to make it more diverse. And again, just, how can I put it? We're women. We do everything better, right? And also I mentioned the fact that you can use the talents that you presently have to enter the construction industry and make a greater impact. And with that being said, I'll share my story because I started back in 1987 when I was in high school. And yes, I'm telling my age. I attended a trade school, Tampa Bay Vocational Tech. My mom wanted me to be a nurse or either a secretary. I participated in the industrial electricity program, and it was surely to spite my mom. But what I found was a love for construction, doing things that I'm told that I cannot do. That is what started me in the construction industry. And then from that, I just really, how can I say, I found a mentor because just like you ladies, I had a dream, but I didn't have any direction. And so the first thing that I did, I found a mentor. And the same steps that she walked me through, I will walk you through those same steps. So we've discussed why there is the need for women to get into the construction industry, and it's because we just do it so much better. And also I have found in the industry that most men that are in the construction industry is because of their fathers or someone in the family was already in construction and it was just second nature to them. But for me, I used the talents that I had at the time to come into the construction industry. So right now I own a company called Renew Construction Services. And I entered the construction field doing post-construction cleaning. So I was able to develop lots of relationships with prime construction companies. And then also being able to understand their need, I critiqued my business accordingly. Because again, construction industry is the good old boy system. They really don't want you there. So again, that's how I was able to find my niche. And from that, I became certified with all the different municipalities. I became certified as a minority firm through FDOT, through DBE. So therefore, I'm able to work on any government, whether it's local or federal projects. And so again, from that, I just developed those relationships as well as found me a mentor. And her name is Ann McNeil from South Florida. She's the first female general contractor in the state of Florida. And she just really took me up under her wing. She exposed me to different facets of construction until I was able to make a decision as to where my path was. And again, that is the same thing that I'm offering the ladies on the call, because the program that we have implemented is the Women Building Future. And Along with that program, you can receive your OSHA 10, and then also basic training and skills needed in any craft area of the construction industry. And of course, in that program, we discovered, we talk about topics such as communicating, basic safety, construction drawings. And as we get a little further into the presentation, we'll actually break down different courses that we will be featuring during the program. So, Satira, if you want to chime in at any time, please do.
Sure. I saw that one of our panelists had a question, but I think Monique just jumped off the call. But I saw her hands up here on, does anyone have any questions right now? Any of the ladies have any questions right now?
No.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So I'll jump in right here. Our Women Building Futures program, as you can see, the ladies have their hard hats, their pink hard hats, and their t-shirts and everything. So the program started here at the Center for Women about, I'm going to say about 6 years ago. And it started out small, and it just has grown. It's grown to the point where the Today Show reached out to us about covering the program. So it gained national recognition, but it's just been an incredible program. And so many women have graduated from the program. Some women are working in the industry, and some women are still looking to pursue positions in the industry. And as the slide says, the construction industry is expected to see a 12% increase in employment by the year 2026. And you might be saying to yourself, oh my God, that's so far away, but look how fast we just got through 2020. 2021 is right on the horizon, and that's a progression of employment until 2026. So if you're in the Tampa area or wherever you are, if you're anywhere here, you will see construction going on just about every corner. Every street, every major intersection, there's construction going on. And the program is here to help you capitalize on being a part of that growing industry. And not necessarily just with a lot of times, I know I could never be that person who's actually out there doing the labor, the painting, the drywalling, the electrical. I would be in the office. I might be managing the books. I might be the administrative person. I might be the one who's going out and getting the contracts. But once you set the tone and involve yourself in this class and get the knowledge from the ground up and learn all about what you need to learn about with the construction industry, that can take you a very, very long way. Robyn?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And getting back to part of my story, with me entering the construction industry. So again, I mentioned that I came in with the cleaning portion and developed the relationships. I also went to school and studied architectural design and construction building. And then from that, I received my certifications to teach the construction trades. And the reason I'm telling you that is because those things are not necessarily needed in order to advance in the construction industry. Because I think in the beginning, I mentioned that you can use the talents that you presently have to make an impact in the construction industry. And I'm going to give you an example. December the 31st, I will be sitting for my general contractor's license. However, for the past 5 years, I've been providing general contracting services to the city of Tampa, to Hillsborough County School Board. And you may ask, how is that so? But again, that's part of what I will be teaching you, which is the business of the business. Because you do not have to necessarily be in order to do. So the example that I will give is, let's just say, well, I'll use myself as an example. Because I have the experience and the connections, I have the opportunity to work on large contracts. Again, I may not be the person who holds the license, but I know someone who does. So I used my organizational skills And at that time, the limited knowledge that I had about the construction industry, but I used it to my advantage because I have great organizational skills. And I was able to, again, establish the business for new construction services and then turn around and become a minority firm and offer those services. So basically, if there's a job or a bid out for the city of Tampa or any of the other agencies that I am certified with, there's an RFP or a request for proposal, and I will simply get everyone that is needed in order to complete that scope of work. I put them together, and then now, again, I'm using my organizational skills, but now I have a full functional team to do a design build. And that's how I was able to really penetrate the construction industry. So with the program, which will be a 16-week program, you're going to be exposed to a variety of the construction trades. As you see, we have carpentry, electrical, masonry, power tools, plumbing, drywall, painting, and flooring. I can instruct you on how to do every one of those trades. Do I participate and do those trades? No, I don't. I simply find others that do. And again, with my organizational skills, I'll just put the collaboration together, present the job, and run the job. Does anyone have any questions so far? Okay. Do we have any questions, Satura?
No, I just want to let the ladies know the class and Robyn are very engaging. So a lot of times you take classes, of course, there is the coursework, there is the workbook information and materials. But when you have someone who is engaging and enthusiastic and genuine and sincere about what they're doing, it makes the class go quicker. It makes the class more fun. So Robyn is that hands-on type of person. That's the best way for me to learn. You can show me all of the books, the printed material, but if I can't touch it, I can't get it. So that's one of the really cool things about the program, that it is hands-on. And I want to go backwards just for a second. I was listening to Monique say what she did and what she's in the real estate industry. And a lot of people were like, well, how does that go together? It goes together just fine, because you have a lot of times people who are in the real estate business or property management business, and they should know about the construction of the buildings or the homes that they're selling or trying to sell, or even your own home. I have learned things just from asking questions about the construction. So when I'm securing someone to do certain things around my own home, at least I know some of the terminology. I have a little bit of knowledge, but it all goes hand in hand. So the young lady who is, I think that was Patricia, who was an administrative assistant, I believe, you have to learn all of the basics of the business. So from the office work to the dealing with clients to dealing with developers, this class will help you understand all of that.
Yes, awesome, awesome. So the way the course works, well, actually, let me go ahead and play this awesome video. Hold on, let me play it for you. Can you guys hear it? Give me a thumbs up. You can't hear it.
No, I can't hear it.
All right, 1 second. All righty, let's share it again. Satura's not playing. I am not sure why it's not playing, but it gives you the pictures or the video. It gives you an idea of exactly what you will be doing. You will be hands-on. Like I said, I will show you the carpentry. I'll show you about framing. I'll teach you about power tools, plumbing, the drywall, the painting, and the flooring. And also, as mentioned before, it is a 16-week course, and it will be on, what did we decide, Satur? Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 9. And then depending on how things are going with COVID-19, we will actually go to a job site. So again, you're going to learn, but then from that, we're going to actually go out in the field and practice what we learned. Because with the NCCER certification, you're actually, once you complete the course, it does put you in a great position. Because again, you have acquired a certification of introductory level in these areas, as well as receive your OSHA 10. Most of our participants, they either move on to a 4-year apprenticeship, or they become entrepreneurs. And on the call, is she still there? We have, is Avia there? Satura, she's there.
Yes.
I will allow her to introduce herself, because I can sell this program all day. Because this very same program I teach at the Youth Build through the Tampa Housing Authority, which is where we're training youth. So we have students from the age of 16 to 24, and they follow the same program. And again, once they complete the certification, they enter into a apprenticeship program, which is also an option for you, for the ladies on the call. But I really wanted to bring, her name is Avia Dewar. She was a student of this program a couple of years ago, and I will allow her to introduce herself, and so she can tell you exactly where she is. Avia, are you there? Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop sharing so everyone can see you. Yes, oh wow. So I would like for you to start by introducing yourself, tell everyone how old you are, and of course, when you entered the program and where you are now.
So as she said, my name is Avia. I'm 24 years old. I was a part of the program in the 2018. So that was 2 years ago. And I really enjoyed the program. I've been in the construction field through my family since I was younger, but it's kind of like seeing it. But this program kind of puts everything together. What you think you may know or understand, and clarifies it for you. Well, not kind of, it clarifies it for you. So now you have an understanding, oh, now I see why they do this in that order. It brought a lot of structure to what I wanted to do, what my aspirations were to be a general contractor. And I never really understood the full thing of what a general contractor did. I thought they did every single thing, but the program really allowed me to see what type of specialty I wanted to focus on. And then as a general contractor, you would be able to sub out the other trades. And the most important thing that I really took from the program was the network. It's a great support team. They introduce you to so many different type of people that if you have any question at all whatsoever, they can pretty much answer everything. You're not really left out there in the open like, okay, this is what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it. They teach you exactly how to do it from start to beginning. If they can't, like Ms. Robyn said, they introduce you to so many different people that someone will be able to help you through it.
Awesome, awesome.
I would just like to interrupt, I'm sorry, and say thank you, Avia, for that testimony about your successes now and how the Women Building Futures program here at the Center for Women helped you to achieve that. Now, I want to clarify something. I know we said that you're young, Avia, I'm sorry, but this program has no age limits. Ladies, this program has no age limits. It doesn't matter if you're 20 or older like myself. We're not he knows I didn't give a number, but older like myself. So, and I'm also looking at a comment from Monique. She said, not only is she in the real estate business, but she's in the floor covering business. But Avia, you can maybe attest to this, that regardless if you have experience in something or if you don't have experience, it's a learning environment where everybody can still learn and work together as a team. Am I correct?
Yes, it's definitely a learning environment. Actually, I would say I would do the program again just because it's refreshers of things that we sometimes overlook because maybe we're not working in that area a lot. But it lets you see, okay, great refresher to take every once in a while. If they allow that, I don't know. But it is a really good program. You can never get enough of it just from the networking alone, the people, and like I said, the information you receive.
Okay. So can you tell us, go ahead, Satura, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, so Monique, when you sign up for the class, we know that you will be the mentor for those who are learning the floor covering, the tile. We'll have you assign you as a mentor for that. So yes, bring your experiences, bring your open mind, bring your willingness to learn and to support each other. And I love what you said, Avia, about the networking opportunities and just the environment. So we definitely appreciate that. And yes, of course, you can sign up for the class coming up again.
So, Avia, I wanted you to speak to our participants about what you're doing now as a result. Well, let me give you a little background history. So, Avia finished the class in 2018. And then, what was his name from Ram Construction? He found me, Ron Marshall. He found me. He says, I want you to mentor this young lady. And when I met Avia, I said, okay, let's do it. And I haven't spoken to Avia in probably a couple of months. And I would like for her to tell everyone what she's doing in the construction industry.
So right now I'm currently a subcontractor, and I focus on concrete flat work. So that's anything from driveways to curbs. Like if you're in a subdivision, the curb development, like when you walk in and your sidewalks. And then I also do remodeling. Those are my two main focuses right now. I work under different contractors. Scott Hines is one of my main contractors in Beacon Bay, which is out of Orlando, that I actually got in contact with them through the program. Like they said, the apprenticeship, they give you there's a list, and they were one of the people. I didn't do an apprenticeship with them, but you have their contact information and they know about the program, so they kind of like baby you through it until you're there to get the larger projects. And through Miss Robyn, the work that I'm doing right now, the concrete flat work in Orlando, is through Miss Robyn. She has a friend, and he does all concrete in Orlando. And well, not all of it, but it feels like it. And he's able to sub out like anything that he has. He asks me, do I think I can take it? And if I say yes, then he's there and he helps me with everything from estimating to submitting my invoices to keep me on track. Just because it's a larger project, a larger capacity than what I'm used to working with. But they work everybody works as a team, and helps us get the project completed.
Awesome. So what would you say your largest project it has been so far?
My largest project is one that we just finished, not too far from the fairgrounds in Orlando. It was 20,000 square feet of concrete. They're going to be doing a warehouse there. And it's not just the square footage of concrete, but there's multiple. It wasn't a monolithic slab. A monolithic is when it's just one layer of concrete. There were 7 layers, and they have to do different piping for the draining system. So it was not only a big project, but a great learning experience. I took lots of videos, lots of pictures, lots of notes, because I've never done something like that. But everybody, the GCs, there was 2 GCs over the project, and they both were there. They took a lot of lower, smaller subcontractors like myself, and put us together and taught us a lot about the concrete field, because it's going to be booming with the parking garages that they say are going to be coming up in the next couple of years. So,
you know what? After that, I'm just going to drop the mic. Like I have nothing else to say. But this is exactly how the program works. And I am, first of all, Avia, I'm so proud of you. Like I always tell her, she's from Jamaica, and they always have 3 jobs, right? But I told Avia I have to put on my skates with a rocket on my back to keep up with her. Because again, 20,000 square feet of concrete with 7 layers, that's a lot of concrete. And you have a lot. Yes, and you have people who have been in the industry for years who does not or have not had that type of opportunity to work on a job that large. and gain that experience and gain the necessary experience. So now that you can do the same thing on your own. And again, this is the passion that I have, because again, when I was sitting at HCC, 40 years old with kids, the age of my kids, trying to learn a trade, I did not have an exit plan. And it was until I reached out to, again, the Ann McNeils to be a mentor to me and to show me, to expose me, and then hold my hand when was necessary in order for me to build this awesome career that I have in construction. And as I mentioned, I will be sitting for my general contractor's license on the 31st of December. So again, it's again, using what you presently have. And again, I was able to, how can I say, just pierce this industry because of the talents that I already possessed. Again, I have an attention for detail. I have great organizational skills. I truly, truly believe that in order for me to make the kind of money that I need, that I have to collaborate with others. And with that being said, I'm going to give you guys a nugget, because there's 3 things that you need to know in order to be successful in any endeavor. The first thing is you have to know what you know. The second thing is find someone who knows what you don't know. The third thing, that's all you need to know. So ladies, we don't have to reinvent the wheel, and no, you don't have to sit in class for hours on, hours on hours, unless you are trying to pursue a career. But again, this particular course, I can give you a crash course. I will expose you to all of these various construction trades, hands-on. And then you would choose, of course, which route you would like to go. And as we're exploring these different trades, I will be bringing to your attention the other trades, which are not the, I'll say, construction trades, but other careers in construction. So Ms. Guzman, you're talking about that you're an administrative assistant at an architectural firm. You already have what you need right now, because I can show you how to take what you have and make an awesome career for yourself. Because although I mentioned that I went to school, I did not learn half of this stuff in school. I learned it on the job. I learned it from other people. And I just associated myself with like-minded people. And again, this is a 16-week course. It will expose you to all of the construction trades and a few of those, I'll say, administrative trades within construction. And we're looking at estimating. We're looking at property management, project coordination, and most importantly, just entrepreneurship. And Miss Monique, you're talking about flooring, girl. Are you a minority-owned firm? Is she still in? Let's see. Are you there, Monique? Because I would like to know if she's a minority firm. So again, ladies, no matter where you are, if you're just starting out and you have a dream to enter the construction trade, she's there, to enter the construction trades, or if you're just trying to change your career, and I mean, this is the place for you. So Miss Monique, okay, so you're unmuted. Can you unmute yourself? I think that might be something I need to assist her with.
There we go.
There we go. We're cooking with grease now.
Thank you.
What
was the question?
So the question was, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, are you, your company, the flooring company, is it a minority owned? Do you have your minority certification?
So I have it in New York, but I don't have it here in Florida. Honestly, I kind of procrastinated when we came here. I really didn't pursue it, but we've been blessed with so many big projects, and it is something that I need to do.
Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, guess what? Part of the program, we can assist you with those certifications, and then also help you build your business here locally. Because as I mentioned before, the certifications that you would get by participating, also with the wraparound services that the Center for Women that they do have, they can assist you with getting those certifications. And again, networking, you know, that is very, very important. And again, it would be a nice collaboration. And Satura did mention, so you can be the mentor. You can be the mentor for the flooring. You can show us and tell us how it's done. And again, we don't know. Again, the sky's the limit. And I think everything is going to begin and end right here. We're building foundations for ourselves. We know what we want. We're women. And I'll just share this experience with you guys, because again, my background is electricity. Right? Oh, wow. I can still bend conduit and I can still pull wire. But that's not what I want to do. I'm going to get the work because I have the experience, but I'm just going to get somebody to come in and do it. I'm too old to be on the ladder. I'm too old for that. But again, that's what you're going to get with this program. Again, the exposure, you're going to have the mentorship. The mentorship, I'm here because if you fail, I fail. And then also just showing you how you can turn this new gain knowledge that you've acquired through the program and how you can start your own business. Because again, you don't have to be in order to do. So ladies, do you have any questions so far based on anything or any comments? If so, you can just unmute yourself or shoot us a message in the chat box.
Know if I missed it, if you discussed it yet, when the class actually starts, or are you not 100% sure yet?
We are 100% sure, and I am so glad that you asked, Mr.
It's on the slides coming up.
Okay, so let's get back to the slides. Let's get back to the slides. And I do apologize for the video not being able to play, but what I will do is put the PowerPoint presentation in the link. In the chat box, so you guys can take a look at it. So Satura, the next slide is up and is on you.
Yes, ma'am. So as you can see, as we're moving forward, we have a start date, and I'm not going to say an anticipated start date. We're going to get off a pandemic pause and move forward. We're going to start the class on February 2nd. The classes will be held on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The location will be right here at the Center for Women. We have a classroom building here right on site. Of course, we will be in compliance with the CDC guidelines and adhering to all safety measures regarding COVID-19. There may be some Saturdays included if additional hands-on work will be necessary. So if you're interested, the number is right here on the screen. There's a different number from our main number. You would contact this number directly, 813-210-9719. And that young lady's name who will answer that phone, her name is Chelsea Coombs. The space is limited, of course, because even though we will be in 2021, we will still be adhering to those guidelines of social distancing or safe distancing. So the class space is limited, and the overall cost right now will be $495 for that 16-week program, which includes the OSHA 10 certification as well as the NCCER certification. What I want to say, I'm going to put this out there if there's anyone listening, when we put this on YouTube, we would welcome sponsorships from construction companies, construction firms, architectural firms, flooring companies, boating companies, anyone who has the best interest of these women at heart, who want to see them excel in this industry. We are accepting sponsorships and funding for the program. But again, ladies, the start date will be February 2nd, 2021, and the location of the Center for Women, we're right over here in the Hyde Park area. We're at 305 South Hyde Park area. Your fabulous instructor will be Ms. Robyn Donaldson, and we just hope that you give it some serious thought and think about becoming a part of our team here at the Center for Women and our Women Building Futures initiative.
When is the $4.95 due?
You know what, Monique? That is a very good question. I am going to say upon registration, but let me get back with you to give you more details with that. Monique, can you send? I'm going to put in my email address. Okay, ladies.
It actually is Shantanice, so I don't know. If
I'm sorry, Shantanice. I'm sorry, sweetie.
As I do,
I'm getting ready to put in Chelsea's email address.
Okay. And also what I would recommend you ladies doing, go ahead and hit the chat box. Go ahead and put your name and your contact information, and also again, your interest. Because with that, I'm going to tailor the course. So again, I will be exposing you guys to all of those different trades, but most importantly, I'm going to focus in on what you're looking for, of course, what career choice path that you would like to take, and then also how to use those talents that you have in order to build a stronger career in construction. And Satura, with that question being asked by Shantanice, I think that we can definitely get together and talk about some sort of payment. I'm not sure, because again, it is a ways off, but yes, I think we should be able to talk about that and see what we can do.
Yeah, I'm quite sure. Yeah, we can do that. We can discuss that further. And Shantanice, thanks for asking that question. So now it brings it to our attention of how we can work with that. But again, I believe that was our last slide. And I also want to let you ladies know that even though you may be already working in a professional environment, after you receive this program or during this program, a part of it is also networking and resume buildings based on the training that you're getting, because a lot of people now are tailoring their resumes based on the jobs they're looking for instead of being such a broad resume specific to construction. So we will help you and guide you through that process as well. But I want to give a special thanks to Robyn. Ms. Robyn Donaldson from Renew Construction Services. Robyn is amazing. She's awesome. And you ladies on the call are amazing for sticking hanging in there with us for 50 minutes and giving us your time and attention. And a super, super shout out to a success story, Miss Avia. And that is what we like to see, success stories, for you to be able to just rattle off what it is you're doing now, Avia, and how you got to this place and how you got to this point and how you had people to help you along the way, and how the Women Building Futures program opened that door for you. So we really appreciate you being a success story. So ladies, let Avia be that motivation for you, that inspiration for you. It's never too early. And it's never
too late.
You might see me in the class. I don't know. You kind of scare me, Avia, with 7,000 square feet of concrete. I don't know. But I encourage everybody on this call to be a part of our Women Building Futures initiative. And thank you all so much for being a part of this conversation this afternoon.